I love Luna, but there's a few things Pro Tools still does better, and honestly, I had to figure my own workaround. The biggest one, AudioSuite. And that was a big one because I use AudioSuite so much, I didn't realize how much I used it until I started in Luna, and I realized how much I missed it. So you guys who are having that problem, this is one. I'm going to show you guys how I worked around it. So first, let's say one thing in AudioSuite I did love to do was silence strip, right? So check this out. Let's open up a new track, or better yet, let's insert a file. And let's do like a quick cleanup, right? In Pro Tools, what I've definitely noticed from, doing this quick switch is that Pro Tools is faster with surgical editing.
I still love you.
For sure. And I want to say that because I spent over a decade using it, but it's faster right now. So Luna, say for instance right here, and I want to clean up, and remember you used to, what was that, Command U, Option U, and you can bring up silent strip. I miss it, but I don't miss it that much that I can't just go in and just A or A and clean and S A clean, and I'm doing it the long way because the smart way would be S. The smart way is click here to here and boom, done, boom. But I mean, yeah, true. I miss silent strip because I could have just done this, click, done, and it would have got in the nooks and crannies even here as well, right? All right, so then all I got to do is just throw a gate on, and that will negate it. I mean, but you have a channel script right here, so just use the gate here, right? All right. Besides that, that's one thing. But then there's also the other aspect of, what if I want a certain sound right here? I want that just to be a telephone. And you can just, hey, telephone, AudioSuite, print it. Even though Pro Tools have the print effect as well, and the commit and all of that, you just have to look at it in a different aspect with Luna. I use the print and the bounce the exact same way, but I use it as my AudioSuite. So say for instance, just on this vocal here, on this part right here, and I'm not playing, hold on, let's see. Just this part here, right?
The asphalt sings a hymn so rough, turns out the road was never enough. Yeah.
So if I want just that, what I would have to do is just an extra step, but it is what it is, It's what it costs to be in Luna. Say I copy, bring it down, same shortcut, put it here, and let's go with my go-to. I already know what I want. Boom. Here. And let's go with oh, they cleaned it up. It look a little different here, but anyway, let's just make it quicker. Boom. Boom. Make me a little Batman. And
the asphalt sings a hymn so rough, turns out the road.
So now I got my little telephone sound on this track right here, but I want to leave it up here. I don't want that there. I want that there, so I can keep my tracks. I want to minimize my tracks. Too easy. right click, and bounce. It's there. And boom, copy, bring that back up there.
The asphalt sings a hymn so rough. Turns out the road was never enough. Footsteps fade, dreams combust, dust to dust to dust to dust.
That easy. And I know it was a couple extra steps. I know you guys like this. Well, Pro Tools is gonna do it easier and faster. True. Very, very much true. But this is my workaround to keep me in the flow, because there's way more things in Luna that gives me more joy and helps out my workflow than in Pro Tools, you know? But these are just workarounds. I'm quite sure there's many more that you guys may have some to point out about Luna. Not saying that Luna is perfect, but it has its flaws, right? So I can get rid of this. Now I did the AudioSuite, right? That was one. The two was the cleanup, the cleaning tools that they had in AudioSuite, which is AudioSuite. Luna, if y'all would, grace us with AudioSuite, I would gladly, the community would gladly appreciate it. We will, but this is what we got right now, and I'm enjoying it, you guys. I can't complain at all. Another thing that I had to get used to. So, you know, in Pro Tools, you see how small the wave files look, and you want to kind of zoom in. See, on here we zooming in. Zoom in. I zoomed in. I'm trying to zoom in on this one, right? Zoom in. You know how you could just make it a little bit bigger instead of gang staging it? That's actually gonna mess with the sound, the voltage of it. No. It used to be shift option, and I have a Kensington trackball, so I'm using the wheel, and I can roll up and down, and now that wave file gets a little bit bigger. I can kind of look at it a little bit tighter. I have to figure out that it is. Hold on, I almost lost it. That's another thing I got to talk about. That. And here, so option command, and it's the brackets, left bracket, right bracket. That is what I'll be looking for, because normally this is what I do. I zoom in like this, have it so huge and clean. But obviously these have already been cleaned, as you can see. I'm not trying to false advertise. I just want that to. I have to state that you can clearly see these. The recording engineer did a great job when he did the session, and it was already cleaned. So, but this is how I normally would have to go in and clean it. As from here, boom. And, you know, do your fades and all of that. In Pro Tools, you can highlight and hit F. Y'all hear that? I wish we had that. But I can go in and do a quick fade here. Vice versa. And hit F. Let's see. No quick fades going on. Did it? Did it just fade it? No. Just making sure now. Just make it F. Oh, it does. F works. F works. So in real time, I have to shut my mouth. F works. That hit F and it does the fades. That's perfect. So that's something else that I had to work around. I thought it didn't work. I guess because I didn't see it, but now I do. That's perfect. Hey, all right. And then another thing that they kind of got me. All right, so let's go back down. I wish this was with the fader wheel, but I'm getting used to the option command and then the brackets to do this. That's actually pretty nice. All right, so there was one more that I wanted to talk about. And the clip gain, I don't know, Luna, like sometimes I get confused because this they're messing with the tonality of it. I don't want to mess with that. I wish that wasn't there, but the clip is right here. The clip gain is right here. So I actually like that is right here. But sometimes I find myself, if I'm moving a little too fast, I'm over here when I'm supposed to be here. Especially at this moment when it's at 0. You see how tiny it is, the little gap compared to when you actually move it. That's another one. So yeah, Luna isn't perfect, but once you figure out your workarounds, it's still one of the fastest ways I've found to mix, to be totally honest with you guys. Until next time, mixing is an art. Be you. Stay true. I'm mad.